Give a word to the pastors out there.
Yeah, number one, I think you guys have such a difficult job. I mean, let me just say
Amen.
that because, and especially in these current moments, there are congregants who are going to want to know what you think about everything from Israel, Gaza to mRNA vaccines, right? And then there's supposed to be a specific Christian answer for all of those things. Like, what's the Christian answer to mRNA vaccines? What's the Christian answer to Israel, Gaza? And so that's putting an awful lot on your plate. It's putting too much on your plate. So my idea is a little different. My idea is to back up a little bit and for pastors to not so much talk about the what of politics, in other words, which policies, but the how. How are we to live and walk in this time? And so why would I say that? Because the Bible actually spends a lot of time talking about the how. And it doesn't have as much guidance on the what as you might think. And so, for example, Micah 6:8, one of the most famous verses in the Bible. What does the Lord require of you, O man? What is good? It is to act justly. So there's your policy, right? We want to advance justice. Doesn't define what that is, because that there are some kinds of principles of justice that are absolutely timeless, other kinds of principles that are very much dependent on the time. But act justly, love kindness, and walk humbly with the Lord your God. Now, how much would American politics change if the American church combined all three of those virtues? Didn't leave justice behind. In other words, didn't retreat, but then leaned in with humility and kindness in the pursuit of justice. That would be a sea change. It would be a sea change. Yeah. And to advance that requires something that is hard, and that is standing up to bullies. This is one of the most difficult things in churches today, is that a small minority of members of a congregation are often able to emotionally dominate the entire congregation. And so the ability to stand up to bullies, even if you might agree with the bully on the policy that they like or want to pursue, let's say you're pro-life and the bully is pro-life. They still have the obligation to walk humbly and to love kindness, right? And so I think standing up to bullies and teaching and demonstrating by not just word, very importantly, by deed, that the principles of Micah 6:8 apply. And that includes kindness and humility. I think that would work a sea change. But right now, what we've got is a lot of Christians who are all about their version of justice, and kindness and humility are nowhere to be found.
So insightful, David.